Hey, Pluto, I have Capricorn ruling my 10th house and I am tired of working my corporate job. Would I be good at owning my own business? I am so glad that you asked that question. There is a lot that goes into owning your own business. First of all, you have to be good at initiating tasks and you have to be confident enough to be a leader. You also have to have some pretty dang good conflict resolution skills, and you have to know how to manage money wisely in order to grow a successful business. And there are some energies in someone's natal chart that does let you know if they would be good at the skills needed to become a business owner. So do you think my Capricorn 10th house would be good? Although you do need to look at someone's entire chart to see all the energies at play, one placement that is a good indicator of someone owning their own business is having a cardinal sign in their 10th house. Capricorns are amazing at starting from the bottom and slowly building to get themselves to the top. That's why you find some Capricorn 10th house people have been at their job for years and they've slowly built themselves up into a leadership position. Capricorn ruling your 10th house can make you serious about success, and they can approach business in this practical manner, which helps them out when owning one. They can also be quite cautious when they need to be, which can also be helpful. Having Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer in your 10th house makes a person ambitious and able to initiate tasks, which is a skill needed to start your own business. And if you find someone with a lot of cardinal energy in their chart, you can find these people love doing things their own way, and they do not need to follow others. They are often the leaders in their group. They can be their own authority versus having an authority figure above them or wanting to follow orders of others. So if you see someone with a stellium in a cardinal sign, they typically can handle owning a business. Another thing to look for in someone's chart is if they have their Mars aspecting any of their angles. So that's the ascendant, the descendant, the MC, and the IC. This can give the person a drive to work on their own rather than for someone else. And depending on the Mars sign, it can also aid someone in being assertive. And making firm decisions without second guessing yourself is a crucial thing to have when owning a business. Again, you have to look at how Mars is aspected and what sign Mars is in. But if you don't have a backbone, you will not be in business very long. You are quite literally the captain of a ship when you become an entrepreneur. And if you own a business that has employees, there will be times where tough decisions must be made. And having a natural ability of being assertive certainly does help out. Another thing I've noticed is Scorpio risers often start their own business. They often have Leo in their 10th house, which leads them to have this battle with themselves about a private life versus a public life. But if they are able to overcome that fear of a public life, they can start their own business. There's a whole generation of Pluto that is in Scorpio, and they may have their Pluto near their ascendant. Now, this can make a person want to deep dive and learn about themselves at a profound level. So you may find these natives being life coaches or therapists. They can also love the occult and astrology. So these are the people that may have their own astrology business. Also, anyone with a Mars square Saturn is used to having obstacles constantly get in their way. They are used to having to overcome setbacks. And in every business, there will be setbacks that you must overcome in order to grow. This is a great energy to have in your chart, as it will be very natural for you to know that you are able to conquer anything thrown your way. These are the business owners that are not afraid to roll up their sleeves when times get tough to make the business survive. They are able to carry their business through the good times and the bad. Another thing to look at is someone's second house. The second house deals with things like personal finance, your worth, the material things that you accumulate throughout life. And if you have a stellium in your second house, you may have a strong drive to be secure in your finances and to gain things in the material world. And just think about it. Owning your own business is a way to truly gain financial freedom, because when you own your own business, you are not limited to what a company says your worth is. The sky really is the limit for what your income can reach if you own a successful business. I mean, any business can turn into an Amazon or a Microsoft. They all started from scratch. The sign that the second house is in will impact how well you will be at business, but overall, a second house stellium can be good for business. Now, some other things to look out for, and I know this isn't astrology related, but if someone has a life path 1 in numerology, you can find these people are often leaders in their field. They are the trailblazers. So you can find that they create their businesses because they simply do not have it in them to follow orders of others. They came here to lead by example. Life path 1s are often innovators or pioneers. So you will find them creating a business that is not like anything out there at the moment. Steve Jobs was a life path 1. Nikola Tesla was a life path 1. Over time, these natives learn independence and self-sufficiency. So they basically came here to stand on their own 2 feet and lead others to things that they cannot do on their own. Life Path 1s reminds me of Sam Elliott and Tim McGraw on that show 1883. So it's a show that is a prequel to Yellowstone, and it follows the Duttons as they head out west. And there's this team of cowboys, that's the part with Sam Elliott and Tim McGraw, that help some Europeans travel from Texas to Oregon. Now, the Europeans, they don't know how to swim, and they didn't even have any arms to fight off the bandits or the natives that they would be facing on their trip. They absolutely depended on the pioneers and the trailblazers to get them across the land. Life Path 1s are the risk takers and the curious ones, and the ones that explore the land on their own, finding their own path without the help of others. Now, they can be argumentative because they do things their own way and don't really need opinions of others. And over time, they learn basically every trait needed to run a successful business. They can be the leaders that are not afraid to be different. They can be assertive, they can be risk takers, and they have this great drive and ambition to make a company succeed. And they can put in the hard work to make sure that the business profits. And they are persistent. And with all these traits put together, these natives can be one heck of a business owner. The other thing to look out for in numerology is anyone born on the 28th. These are the people that not only own their business, but often accumulate wealth. Some of the wealthiest people are born on the 28th. So, do you have any of these aspects, or do you have more than one? Have you started your own business before, or do you currently own your own business? I want to know all about it in the comments below. Also, what other placements or aspects can you think of that makes a successful business owner? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any of these placements or aspects and you are interested in starting your own business, I have a set of powerful affirmations for any entrepreneur or future entrepreneur. If you use these life-changing affirmations for 21 days or more, it will help shift your mindset so that you can gain confidence in building and maintaining your own business. And the best part is they are completely free. I will leave a link in the description for you if you're interested in shifting your mindset for a new adventure. And also, if you are a little soul who loves improving yourself and investing in yourself, or you are interested in learning more about astrology, then I invite you to invest in my Patreon. There you can find astrology videos, more powerful affirmations, and even some fun stories involving astrology. And if you've ever thought about creating your own business around astrology, my Patreon is a great resource where you can learn new and exciting information. So be sure to check it out. Mwah.